Okay, it's time to get started. So I'm going to share my screen. We're going to start off with the Bergen hand evaluation method, which I think is maybe this one. Yes. So the way it works is you count your aces, kings, queens, and jacks as always. So count your high card points. Then add a point for any of the two following common pluses. Extra length, add 1 point for each card over 4 in a suit. And suit quality. A quality suit is a suit with 3 of the top 5 honors. That's at least 4 cards long. So add a point for each of those. Then you subtract a point for dubious honors, singleton, king, queen, or jack, or doubleton, king, queen, or jacks. But I don't subtract for like ace, jack, ace, queen. I leave those points the same. Subtract a point. Should your partner later bid that suit, you can add the point back that you subtracted. Then sub all your aces and tens. Sum up all your aces and tens. I call them ACs for aces and tens. And the sum of all your queens and jacks. The reason why is aces and tens are undervalued. So let's just simplify it and say 1/3 point each. So an ace is really worth 4 1/3 points. 10 is worth a third point. And queens and jacks are overvalued, let's say by a third. So if you have 3 or more too many aces and tens, add a point. If you have 6 or more, add 2 points, because it would be 6 1/3. And do the same thing going the other way. If you have too many queens and jacks, by a factor of 3, subtract a point. By a factor of 6, subtract 2 points. So after you do that, then if you find an 8-card fit, you can get extra points. You can both players get short points, and declarer gets long points. So as a dummy, when you're supporting your partner, you add a point for a doubleton. If you have a singleton, add 2 points if you only have 3 cards a point, but 3 points otherwise. And if you have a void, add the number of points based on the number of trumps you have. If you have 3 points, 3 card support, add 3. 4 card support, add 4. 5 or more card support, add 5 points for void. Declarer gets similar. He gets short points. He gets 1 point for each trump over 5 for long trump suit. So 6-card points gets another bonus point. And for side suits, add an additional point for any side 4-card or longer suit. And declarer also gets some short points. He gets 2 points for a singleton, no points for a doubleton, 4 points for a void, and if he has 2 or more doubletons, he gets 1 point. So divide it up to starting points before you find your fit, and then either dummy points or declare points. And I can email this 2-page summary of Bergen points to you. And I start off by asking you how many points a hand with all the 13 cards in a suit is worth. And it turns out, if you do the above math, you'll find it turns out to be 40 points, which sort of would say bid grand slam. But anyway, those are the points that I've talked about all these times, and there's a video in the description to this video below. There's a video describing this further, and I will email that to anybody who wants it. So now we're going to play the weekly free BBO instant tournament. If you have any questions, just interrupt me. If you want more detail, interrupt me. But anyway, so to get to it, you come to the main screen and you go to Solitaire, which is up in the left-hand corner, and choose free weekly or BBO free weekly tournament. And there it is. Confirm you want to play it. And here's the first hand. So here I have 13 high card points. Starting points, I get another point for the 5-card club suit, so I have 14 starting points. I don't mind overcalling 4-card majors at the 1 level. If you participate in the Jacksonville School of Bridge weekly quizzes, you'll see that I talk about that fairly often. But the suit has to have some meat to it. Ace King isn't good enough usually. I need, or Ace Queen. I like to have some intermediates like the 9. So Ace Jack 10, 8, something like that I'd overcall. This spade suit's not good enough to overcall, and I can't make a takeout double because the partner might bid hearts and I don't have a rebid. So if we're going to bid this hand at all, we've got to bid 2 clubs. But there was a time, if you ask Michael, I told Michael that he used to overcall 5-card suits all the time and still does. And I fussed at him because I like 6-card suits or a very strong 5-card suit. But since he got good results with it, I started looking, and it turns out overcome with a bad 5-card suit doesn't always lead to bad results. So at imps, I would pass his hand and hope the bidding goes like a diamond, a heart, 2 hearts, and I would double to get back into the auction. You don't have to enter this round, you can enter the next round. But the Robinson Siegel book called Partnership Bidding at Bridge, which you can download, it's online various places for free as a PDF, or it's a big fat book if you actually have a copy, which I do. Talks about excluding suits. If you bid 2 clubs, you exclude hearts. West can't respond 1 heart. You exclude spades. West can't respond 1 spade. You exclude 1 no trump. You can't bid 1 no trump. So it puts pressure on West to find the right bid. Say he's got 4 hearts and 2 spades. He might not be able to make a negative double for some reason. So 2 clubs has some beneficial action. So as bad as the suit is, I'm willing to consider bidding 2 clubs at match point. What do y'all think? Okay, so Lynn thinks he would bid 2 clubs. Anybody else? I'm okay with either action. We're more likely to play the hand if we bid 2 clubs now than if we pass. If it goes 1 diamond past 2 diamonds back to us, we still can't double. And we certainly don't want to bid 3 clubs then. So we won't go 1 diamond, 2 diamonds pass back to us because they play inverted minors. But goes 1 diamond, 1 spade, 2 diamonds, for example. We can't really bounce back in with a singleton heart. So our only choice is if we're going to enter the bidding, we could enter it now with the idea that we're going to exclude their suits. No one else? Well, if no one else has any idea, we'll go with Lynn's suggestion of bidding 2 clubs. We do have 5 of them. Michael would be happy. We're certainly not going to bid the spade suit. So our partner raised 2 diamond shows a support for us. Well, we do get a bonus point, two extra points for the singleton heart and a point for the 4-card spade suit, but we're not interested in going any higher. So we look at this hand and we have 1 spade loser and 2 club losers. Looks like we're going to make 4. As we think about it, what if somebody has 4 spades to the ace king? 4 clubs to the ace king. I guess that would have to be east for us to pick it up. If we start with the jack 10, we can lead towards the queen 9, finessing queen 8, finessing east for the 9. So we're going to start by leading the jack of clubs from dummy, or leading to the jack of clubs and dummy. We can't do anything about West having 4. We can afford to overtake a diamond on it. We're going to play the queen and overtake with the ace. Maybe they'll think we have a singleton ace and we're trying to trick them into covering. So robots don't think that way. But a human might fall for it. A human might think we had stiff ace and we're just trying to get somebody to cover. We still have no diamond losers. Okay, so trumps can be no worse than 4, 3, 3, 1, 4, 5, 4, 3, 1. And we don't want to rough a spade here. But we can afford high clubs on the next 2 rounds. Sometimes you want to win the second round with one hand or the other so that somebody can't rough with the high trump. So if we lead the queen of clubs out of our hand and east roughs, west shows out, east might be able to rough something and the queen is gone. But now we can just sort of claim we're going to lose a spade and that's it, and make 3. So the hand is effectively over. Get 7 more tricks and they'll accept. And about 75%, 71%. Okay, so here we've got a 7-card suit, so we get 3 bonus points, and we start off 11 with 3. We got 14 starting points. And I'm going to open a diamond. What else? Can't preempt with all these aces. Don't want to preempt anyway. If partner has a fit for diamonds, we can get 3 points for the singleton heart, and we can get 2 more points for long diamonds, like 19 points or so. Partner bids a heart, so but we don't get any bonus points until he supports us, so we're just going to bid 2 diamonds. So he's inviting us to game. He has about 11 points, 12 points, and our hand, we have 7 diamond tricks. If he has the king doubleton and diamonds, as any doubleton diamond, we probably have 6 diamond tricks, and 2 spades is 8 tricks. This is, so he's got the king of diamonds and king of hearts and king of clubs. Lead coming to him. We've got 9 tricks most of the time, so we're too strong to pass to no trump. Our other option is to bid 3 diamonds, but I think I'd rather stay in 2 no trump than bid 3 diamonds, and I hate 2 no trump as a contract, so I'm going to bid 3 no trump. And let's see how we do. Okay, so we got 2 spade tricks and a club trick for 3, and we have potentially 6 diamonds. What can be the problem? The first problem is they can take a whole bunch of hearts. If West gets in, West is the danger hand. So he's got queen, jack, small, and hearts. They might be able to take 3 or 4 hearts, 4 hearts maybe, and the king or queen of diamonds. So we could go down. We really don't want to let West in on the lead. What about diamonds? We have missing the king, queen, and another one. If we start ace of diamonds and a diamond, that would be a mistake. If East had all 3 diamonds, if East had king, queen, small diamond, we need to play a diamond through him and take some kind of safety play and duck it. But hearts aren't that bad. We can certainly duck the first heart to lead a low heart. We can insert the 8 to force East to win, and we're safe. So I think the one risk is the low diamond. We might put the danger hand on lead. West is a danger hand. But the alternative, we're going to obviously win the spade in our hand. The alternative is to play, well, we could play a small, yeah. There's no alternative. We got to protect against East having the king, queen, third. That's something we can protect against. So we're going to tackle diamonds by leading a small one from dummy. Doesn't really matter which one we lead. I'm going to keep the 10 just for entry purposes. Okay, East might have the singleton king or the doubleton king. He wanted to pop up. I doubt he has 3 to the king. Looks like it was a singleton king, although East might have kept the queen. Oh, all right, well, we've got our 9 tricks now. We've got 6 diamonds, 2 spades, and a club. This club finesse here is free. Lynn points out that I could take finesse either for the jack or the king by playing low. The low club suggesting perhaps a club honor. I can also consider finessing in clubs a bit later on the hand if necessary, because I could win ace now and lead towards the queen later, for example. But I think East is not any problem. If East wins the trick, it's not a problem for me. I got 9 tricks. I think plus 600 is going to be a good score on this hand. A lot of people won't bid 3 no trump. So at match point, I'm not overly concerned. I think I will play low because I might score 2 club tricks when East has the king and West has the jack by playing low. And anything else? No. So we'll just finesse. Whoa, that turned out really well. Well, we want to finesse again in clubs. So we'll cross the dummy. Well, we still have entries to south in diamonds and or spades. And finesse the club again. If East gets in, again, he can't hurt us. He leads a heart. We get a heart trick. They take a heart. And then we can claim. And if he leads a club, we can get back in with the ace. And if he leads a spade, we just win it. So this is a free finesse. The problem is if we cash all our diamonds, we have to throw away something in dummy. We certainly can't afford to throw 4 hearts away, for example. Because then everybody be a danger hand. We can't afford the club finesse then. But here we can afford the club finesse. If you run diamonds earlier, you won't be able to take this finesse safely. At least you can always take it, just may not be safe. Okay, so now we're gonna take that. We're gonna lose a heart at the end. We can actually claim losing one. And when you're playing tournaments online, when you get to a point where you can claim, consider claiming. You can always explain to your opponents. You get a spade at the end or something. Well, this hand starts off with 12 high card points and a 5-card suit. That's 13 starting points. Get nothing for the doubleton. The hearts are not a quality suit. It's just 13 starting points. So we're going to open this one heart and see what happens. Well, we barely had an opener, and we're not going to bid at the 3 level. We don't have an extra heart even. This is an easy pass. Not the kind that you have to pay the state for tolls. And the contract's 4 spades, partner leads to 9. Well, we know a couple things here. Partner will lead low from 3, so partner has 1 or 2 hearts only. I have 5, dummy has 2. That means declarer has 4 hearts to the ace jack 10, or 5 hearts to the ace jack 10, depending on whether partner's got a singleton or doubleton. He also jumped to 3 spades, so he has at least 6 spades, so we know at least 10 cards in his hand. 6 spades and 4 hearts. He may have 6 spades and 5 hearts. He may have 7 spades, 8 spades, we don't know. His spade count, we know he has at least 6. So he doesn't have very many minor suit cards. We'll try to keep an eye on that. So there's 1 spade. There's 2 spades. Partner played the jack, so partner would either have he wouldn't play the jack from something like jack small, because I might have a doubleton queen. So he either has the jack 10 tripleton, so he still holds the 10. He'd play the jack and 10 randomly. They play them randomly, so you don't know. So you can apply restricted choice even on defense. So the declarer had either 6 or 7 spades, depending upon whether the partner has another spade or not. If the declarer had 7 spades, he's only got 2 minor suit cards at most, and maybe only 1. Well, here we know from the line of play that partner has the queen of clubs. We also know the partner has the queen of clubs and ace queen of diamonds from the bidding, because this is a special kind of game. Nobody can have more points than us, and we had 12. The declarer has shown up with ace king of spades for 7 and ace jack of hearts for 12. So partner has all the missing honors. This is an easy count. It's easy to count that in this game because of the funny conditions of the contest. So we know pretty much the full hand, except whether the declarer has 7 hearts or 6 hearts. And we know partner has the queen of clubs, because if the declarer had queen 6 of clubs, he'd begin unblocking by the queen, we think. But we also know it because of the point count. So we're going to win this one. And we want to try to figure out if the declarer has a diamond or not, or how many spades the declarer has, because that might help us in our defense. We're certainly not going to bang down the king, because the declarer's jack 10 would be good. We're hoping to in-play declarer in heart, so he has to lead from his jack 10 small, or jack 10 small to us. So we'll cash the queen of spades and see what happens. Okay, so partner showing his ace of diamonds with that 7 of diamonds. They signal. And partner probably knows we have to have, he's seen a lot of the honors. He knows we have to have the ace and king of hearts for our opening bid. I mean, ace of clubs and king of hearts for opening bid. So partner's playing at double dummy, and we're playing at double dummy. I could lead the 8 of hearts out to smother the 7, but then the partner would be in played. Perhaps he wouldn't have an exit card. Make it exit a club. I think I'll just lead a diamond, and if the declarer has another diamond, partner win his ace, and he will lead back a heart or a club to me. I don't know which. And then I can lead the 8 of clubs. So that's the current plan. We're still planning on in-playing West and making him lead from his hearts to our hearts. What's the safest way? I'm certainly not going to lead the 8 of hearts. I could lead the ace of clubs. Then his other card has to be a diamond, but I'll just lead a low diamond. I think this is safe. The robot has a count and he knows what I have, just like I know what he has. He knows it because I opened, and there's the heart. So declare's out of -2 cards. Now he wins his jack or 10. He's going to have to come to me. Partner had the 5, so declare has the ace, jack, 10. Was it the 2? The 2 or the 3? I got the 3. I think it's the 2. So all I have to keep is the 2 hearts. I could keep a heart and a club if he cashes all his spades. He's got 1 more spade and 2 hearts. I could keep the ace of clubs, but I could keep the ace of clubs, but I'm confident in my count that he's got 2 hearts and he's going to lead to me. And my heart, because this 7 was in dummy, it's going to be big enough. It's the 2. Okay. So that was a relatively straightforward hand that we got the full count on the hand, almost a full count on the hand. My partner led the 9 of hearts. And from the bidding, we knew at least 10 of the cards in declarer's hand. So let's look at this one. So we have 16 points. We have a flat distribution. We have a quality spade suit. That's 17. We have no quack and ack subtractions. We have no distributional support. How much has bid a Jacoby 2 no trump? I have a kind of 2 no trump I prefer. It's a limit raise or better, but robot plays Jacoby. Well, partner showing a minimum 1 spade opener, no short suit. So we'll be happy to stay in 4 spades. I had some very mild slam ambition when he opened. If he had a singleton diamond, I might be trying for slam because his points would be clubs and hearts. But he didn't show short suit in diamonds. All right, so it looks like we have at least 4 spades. We're going to win 4 spades for sure, and most likely 5. It takes a 4-0 split offside. West has to have 4 to the jack. East have none for us to have a spade loser. We won't have a heart loser now, I don't believe. I don't think East led away from 1, but I could rough the 4th heart in my hand if I had to. So we have a potential club loser, 2 potential diamond losers, and a very unlikely spade loser. So we'll just win this one and bang some trumps. Eventually planning to take a club finesse, and if that loses, we're safe. East can't lead a club through us to the king jack. We can pitch a diamond away on the queen of clubs, so we can make 5. If we lose the queen of clubs and ace of diamonds, that would be about it. So we'll give it a try. We've got to win, flush out the queen. There she is. And now we'll pull trumps. Is there anything else? I don't think so. So I think we'll win 5 spades, 4 hearts, 2 clubs. Most likely, if the queen of clubs wins, then we've got to play in diamonds, so we still might lose 2 diamonds if the queen of clubs is covered. We don't get the diamond pitch. We do win 2 clubs. That might be best. Oopsie daisy. Okay, well, we got a spade loser. And West of danger hand, we might lose 2 hearts, and we still might lose the king of clubs. But we can take the club finesse. East can't hurt us when he gets in because he led the 3 of hearts. West can't have a singleton heart. They lead 4th best. So if East, the most he can have is 4 hearts. So hearts would be 4, 4, 3, 2 if that's the case, with West having 2 hearts. So the club finesse is perfectly safe. We take the club finesse, it loses. We get back in and we unblock clubs and we throw a diamond away on the jack of clubs, and they're going to get the ace of diamonds, the club if it loses, and a trump. So we're safe for making 4. There's no threat we can go down. I could cash 1 more trump, but I need to keep a trump so that if the club finesse loses, I can untangle the club suit and get back to my hand. If East wins and leaves another heart, it's not safe to try to get back to my hand in hearts. West get rough. And if he has the ace queen of diamonds and the king of clubs, that line would go down. So you don't want to run into that. I think I'll just cash one more trump. I can cash one trump. East won't be able to lead a trump. He doesn't have one. But now I got to keep the trump to get back to my hand, so I'll lead the queen of clubs and rerun it. Nothing East can. Okay, East won. Nothing he can do to hurt me here. I can win this in either hand, but then I have to win the ace of unblocked clubs, come back to my hand with a trump, and pitch a diamond on the jack of clubs. Doesn't really matter where I win this one, because I'm going to get back to the south hand in trumps. Do I have to unblock? I don't think I have to, but I'll unblock just the same. And the club to the ace. Spade back to the queen. And I will pitch a diamond on the club. Even if he roughs this one, that's okay. I just lose the trump and the diamond, and the club already lost. And now I just concede a trump to him and then lose a diamond to make my contract. So East had the ace of diamonds. I wonder if he had the queen of diamonds too. We'll see in a second. Here we go. My hand is good, so I can claim. So, oh, East did have the ace, queen of diamonds, and king of clubs. So it was important to only pull 2 rounds of trumps there, and to take the club from this way you have transportation. Okay, this is a 3-loser hand. I'm sure some people will open this hand 2 clubs, and I don't like that. The reason I don't like it is if I open 2 clubs, West bids 2 spades, partner does something, shows values with a double, something. East jumps to 5 spades or 4 spades. I can't show both my suits. I actually invented a convention that is available online if you ever want to read about it, called Misery. And in that, you open strong hands like this, something other than 2 clubs. We have that deals with 2 strong 2 suitors. Starts with a 2-no trump opening bid. You don't play natural 2-no trump, but it's not. It's just too complicated to worry about. That just shows you how concerned I am about opening these strong hands 2 clubs. I'm not going to open this hand 2 clubs for the same reason that I invented a convention to deal with strong 2 suitors. So I'm going to just open it 1 heart, planning to jump to 3 hearts. 15 high card points. I have a 6 card suit gets 2 more. That's 17. A 5 card suit gets 1 more. That's 18. 18 starting points. If partner has a fit for one of these, I get 4 points for the void and some more points. In addition, some short shoot points. So I'm certainly being slam value if we have a fit. So I'm going to jump to 3 clubs, which is game forcing, by the way. So if partner's only got spades, we could be in somewhat of a trouble, but I do have 6 hearts. It's better than if I only had 5. So 3 clubs. So partner bypassed no trump and showed club support. So I now get the extra points. I get 4 points for the board. So my 18 has grown to 22. I get a point for the side 4 card suit, which happens to be 6. That's hearts. I get a point for that. That grows to 23. I do have the king, doubles, and diamonds. I should have mentioned I lose a point for that from starting points. So I didn't really have 18. I had 17. And I don't really now have 23. I have 22. If partner had bid diamonds instead of spades, I get my point back for the king of diamonds, but he didn't. So now what can I do? I can bid 4 no trump. I think 4 no trump is blackwood. That won't help me. Partner has 1. It could be the king of clubs. It could be the ace of diamonds. It could be the ace of spades. That doesn't help me. If 5 spades was exclusion blackwood, I would bid that. But 5 spades isn't exclusion blackwood. So I want to be in slam, I think, and I don't see a way. Like if partner had the king of clubs, the ace of diamonds, and the king of hearts, that's only 10 points, and that would be a fairly cold grand slam. So there's no way I don't see a way to peck out where partners' values are on this auction. Would be if I could have used Misery. Misery would find all those stuff. But here I just don't have the information I need to bid more. My king of diamonds is protected because the lead's coming to me, so I'm going to bid. I'm going to bid 6 clubs. And let's see how we go. Okay, club lead. All right. Partner has a singleton heart, so we don't have to finesse in hearts. We're off the ace of diamonds. So I'm going to pitch a diamond on the ace of spades. So I have one diamond loser, no club losers, and I need to set up my hearts. It's going to require a couple of roughs. I can't afford to rough two hearts and dummy with two high cards because they might have a 3-1 trump split. Okay, the worst a trump split can be now is four, 3-1, and I need that third high trump. I've used it now. So worst they can each have a trump or they could be out. I'll pitch my diamond immediately in case somebody can over rough the second heart and then cash some diamonds on me. So now I won't go down extra tricks. Why did he play the 10? The 10 is an interesting card. I'm going to rough one low. I'm hoping West shows out. I'm roughing in front of him. I'm roughing behind him. Maybe the king will come down doubleton. That would be good. And if he drops the jack, I can take a roughing finesse, perhaps. Maybe I should lead the queen to try to pin the jack 10 doubleton. Anyway, I'm going to rough one, which is my original plan. I might need to rough one more. I'm going to play a spade back to my hand and rough it. And then lead another heart and decide what to do when I see what's played. Anything else? Oh, the king. Well, this king could be from king jack type. I doubt it, but if that was the case, East would be void in hearts now. And if I rough low, East could over rough with the 10 or the 8. But since there's only two trumps out, there's no reason. There's only one heart out, and the queen will pull the jack. Even if West has the jack, the queen will pull it. So I don't need to save the master trump in dummy. I can afford to rough this one. And if the jack doesn't fall, I can pull trumps and my queen will drop it. Okay, well now there's only two trumps out. The ace queen will pick them both up. Well, they split 2-2. And I'm going to lose a diamond here. And the other 4 cards in my hand are winners. These are all good. So I'll claim. Well, no, wait a minute. I need to claim one less. I'm going to lose the diamond, obviously. Okay, 89% overall. That's not bad. Actually, that's pretty good. Okay, so here I've got 19 high card points, and they open a no trump. We're lucky we're playing with robots on this hand because the robots do something sort of unusual by today's standard. They play double as penalty, and I don't have anything else that I want to do. I just want to double the vulnerable opponents. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19. 19 points. And so I'm just going to double. This will be a good board for us, assuming they go down, because a lot of people don't realize robots play penalty double, and they'll do something else. They'll bid 2 clubs. They'll do something, 3 clubs. So this should be, assuming we beat it, of course. So we'll just attack clubs, see what happens. I hope robot gives count here. The 8. Well, probably countish. Going to win this one and just continue clubs. Hopefully partner has at least one more club. 2 more would be even better. There's only 3 missing. We hope partner has 2, declare has 1, or partner has at least 1. So queen of clubs in a club. Also, if East has 3 clubs, he better have long hearts. If he only has a 5-card heart suit, he's going to go down 1. We could have counted points. Partner has a minimum of 3 and maximum of 5 points. We haven't seen any of them yet. 6. Oh no, partner discarded a heart, so declare has 5 hearts. Okay, so he's gonna be down one. He's got 6 tricks, and then we have the rest. I've got one more trick, and I'm gonna have to throw away a good winner here on the next heart, I think. Just it can't be the ace of diamonds. It can be the ace of spades. That's fine. And now our hand is good. We can claim, but you can't claim on defense for some reason. It's a shame. So we'll just cash all of our tricks. So probably about 60-70% people don't double. Seen this enough before. They don't realize they can do that. Okay, so 2 hands to go. Where we have a balanced 16 with a 5-card major. The hand's actually worth 18 starting points at 16 high card points. No subtractions. And we get a quality spade suit gets us to 17, and 5 spades gets us to 18. I don't upgrade these 18s to being too strong for one no trump. If I get the 19, then I might upgrade it as too strong. This hand is not too strong for one no trump. So I will just open one no trump and see what happens. So who amongst us would bid 2 spades? Some of you might have opened one spade with this. I'm perfectly happy to rebid 2 spades here. I certainly have what I think is enough tricks to play 2 spades vulnerable. I may not, but if I can't make 2 spades, I can probably make game. 2 spades. Well, I woke partner up from a deep slumber, and here we're on 4 spades. Well, there's one thing that goes on. East has no idea what West's long suit is. 2 clubs says, I've got some long suit. 2 diamonds says, tell me what your long suit is. And we bid to 4 spades, so East will know it's not spades, but he doesn't know what it is. Neither do we, so we can figure it out. So West won't have the jack of clubs for leading to 10. Could have king, 10, 9, 7 long, I guess. But the jack for sure is in East. We have 16 and diamond 3, 6, 24, so they have 16. High card points between them. West bidding vulnerable will have the vast majority of those points. If that's 10 of clubs is from shortness, so West long suit probably isn't diamonds, definitely isn't spades. With the 10 of clubs, he's probably not clubs. He's probably got long hearts. Yeah, all right. So he's missing the king jack of clubs, so there's 4 points of their 14. So the other 10 points almost all have to be in West. So he's got the 2 red aces. So we can count our tricks. We have 2 clubs. We can get a club ruff, 5 spades, and maybe we can score both red kings for 10 tricks. 5 spades, 2 clubs. Yeah, club ruff is 8, and the 2 kings is 9, 10. I have entry problems. I don't want to be leading from dummy a red card. So I mean, queen of clubs, club ruff. I can ruff with the jack if West has a doubleton. If West doesn't have, if West has a singleton club, he'd ruff my queen of clubs. That wouldn't be good. If they ruff my queen of clubs, I got to play West for the queen of diamonds. I think he has the queen of diamonds anyway, because there's only 10 high card points missing, and he bid at a 2-level vulnerable opposite my 1 no trump opener. So I think he's got ace queen of diamonds and the ace queen jack of spades, certainly ace queen of spades. I want to save the jack of spades to ruff, and I want to pull only 1 round of trumps, I think, because I want to be able to get back to my hand in spades after I ruff my club. So clubs are no worse than 4-1. So East follows the clubs, so clubs are 4-2. I mean, 2 clubs. So now I just ruff a club. West can do nothing about it. I just ruff with the jack. And I'm going to lead a spade back to my hand. I'm going to lead up to the kings. So there's nothing they can do when I ruff a club. So what is West's distribution? He had 1 spade, 5 or 6 hearts and 2 clubs. So he'd be 6, 4, 2, 1 maybe with 4 diamonds, increasing the chance that Diamond Finesse is going to win. 6, 4, 2, 1. So that's what he's going to be. So I can afford to rough this, even though he's got 6, 4, 2, 1. I can rough this with a jack. It won't matter. Oh yes, Lynn's pointing out that that's the 3rd time West has followed a club, so he had 3 clubs. So he'll be 6, 3, 3, 1 or 6, 5, 5, 4, 3, 1. He probably has 6 hearts on being vulnerable. Thanks, Lynn. So let's see, we're going to just pull the trumps and then lead a diamond. We can probably finesse West for the queen of diamonds. I could lead the jack and run it. If he goes as queen, I play the king, but then I have to lead away from the 10 of diamonds. So it doesn't really matter. You get 2 diamonds and a heart here, it looks like. I don't want to lead a trump out. I don't want to give East a chance to rough a heart. Rough my king of hearts. West could still have 7 hearts. That would give East a singleton. So I think I have to pull all of East trumps. Then it would be 7. Well, no, can't have 7. One more trump out. I think I'm going to go ahead and get it. I could pitch a heart off dummy now. So get the last trump. I might want to do the heart towards the king and then rough. West has lots of hearts. I don't want to give him a chance to subheart when I'm out of trumps. Just gotta lead a diamond. I could finesse the queen. I think he has the queen from the bidding, but I can't go. I don't think I can go down. I can just win the king and give him a diamond trick. If West has a diamond, for sure he's out of clubs. If East has the diamond, he can lead a club. I rough it and lead a heart, and I'm going to score the king of hearts and the king of diamonds. I don't think I'll just try to win my king. If it doesn't win, I can try to win the jack, the 10, and a long diamond, losing the jack of diamonds to the queen and leading up to the 10 of diamonds. Okay, well, they can take the queen of diamonds, and that's it. Yeah, the finesse would have won. Okay, well, I could have made 5. Sometimes at match point you might need to take that finesse. I don't know. So now for the last merciful hand. All right, I got 16 high card points, and a quality suit 17, and a 6 card suit is 19. So I've got 19 starting points. So my options are to open a diamond and jump rebid 3 diamonds, or open a diamond and reverse into 2 hearts. Assuming partner doesn't bid hearts. If he bids hearts, I can make a splinter or something. All right. Well, it's what's your preference? You like jump to 3 diamonds, which is a fine bid. You certainly have quality trump suit, or reverse into 2 hearts. Partner could easily have 5 spades and 4 hearts. I don't want, if I jump to 3 diamonds, we might be giving up on the heart fit. So I think my preference here is to bid 2 hearts. They play 11 all kind of 2 no trump. That shows a weak hand. And usually when we play 11 all, you have to rebid 3 clubs as opener here. I think they say 3 clubs promises clubs. I don't want to play in clubs. How many clubs do they say I promise? I bid 3 clubs. I think they say I promised 4 clubs, which is crazy. Promised 3 clubs and only 5 diamonds. So I think I got to rebid 3 diamonds. Okay, well, partner spit 3 hearts. He's got a weak hand. I think he's got like 6 to 8 point, whatever the minimum responding hand is. And he's got at least 3 hearts. If he had 4 hearts, I want to be in game. Why? Because he has 4 hearts. We have an 8 card fit. So I can add 2 points for the singleton diamond. I can add a point for the side point for the side 4 card or longer diamond suit. I don't get anything for the doubleton, but I start off with 19, and I can add 2 for the singleton. That gets me to 21. 1 for the side card suit. That gets me to 22. Even if partner only got 4, that gets us 26. The problem is partner may not have 4 hearts. So you don't get these extra points if he doesn't have 4 hearts. Excuse me. So I guess I'll just, if he's got 4 hearts, we should roll. We should roll in 4 hearts. I mean, he has 4 hearts to the jack. We might lose a heart, club, and a spade. Club, a heart, and 2 spades. I could certainly pass 3 hearts, but I'm aggressive. I got 22 when he supports hearts. I'm going to pretend he's got 4. If he doesn't have 4, this could be a mistake. Well, we're not going to make this. We're going to lose 2 spades, a heart, and a club at least. That's 1 too many. I believe what I'm going to do is just let them win this first trick. I want to keep control of the trump suit until the bitter end, basically. So my plan is to duck 1 heart, and if they continue hearts, I'll win it and play another heart after I unblock diamonds. I'll win this one. Certainly there's no reason to duck this one, but the question is, should I lead a club up to the king once I win this one? Maybe West will duck the ace. But I mean, I don't want to go down 4 or 5. Unblock the diamond suits in case there's a bad diamond split. Now I'm going to play cash and thrash. I'm going to leave 1 trump outstanding, and so I can get, run my diamonds, letting them rough when they want. Well, there's no trumps out. That trumps are 4, 3, 3, 3. If there's another trump, I just leave it out there and just take my red suit winners until they rough in. And when they rough in, then I can get back to my hand with a trump, maybe by roughing a club. And here I can just win my winners and give. Lynn has pointed out I could have let a club up to the king there, and if West had ducked the ace of clubs, then I would have made it. But they've counted my winners. They know I have 6 diamonds. I mean, there's 6 diamonds and 2 heart, 3 heart tricks, so they won't duck the ace of clubs. But it was a good point. There's no reason not to try a club before running all the diamonds. That's an excellent point. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. If anyone wants that Bergen thing, I can email you the 2-page summary. You can log on to ACBL Live, my ACBL, and get the old bulletins. He started that series back in 2019, and it went for at least 22, 24, maybe more in the series. I'd already read his methods, like I said, in Slam Bidding Made Easy, and I use it, and I'm pretty happy with it. I have my own way of adjusting for after the auction goes, that so I didn't pay that much attention to his subsequent articles in the series. I read them, but I haven't studied them in detail. But they're there if you want to read them. There, if you've lost your magazines, you can. If you're an ACBL member, you can read them. And that's it. Thanks for coming by. If people like it, we can try this again sometime in the future.